Hey guys, it's me Edgar. Just wanted to do another video and yeah, I might as well talk about this. I know I'm late on this subject, but I might as well just say it. If this is happening, if this is going forward, I think James Gunn should be the one that takes over and does this Justice League 2 sequel. I mean, he's already done a good job with fucking Suicide Squad. I mean, why not? And I'm excited to see what's he gonna do going forward. And he is talks towards a Marvel versus DC crossover, which I'm gonna do a video on that later on. But I mean, that's exciting if you ask me. But we'll just save that for another video. Um, but I'm being real when I'm saying this. If we're gonna do this, okay, I want to see how this is going to play. Yeah, Tevya, it's happening, buddy. Justice League 2 is in development. But here's the thing. It has to be goes to James Gunn. I would not accept any director except him. I mean, I hope that if this is going to happen, what I think it's going to happen, I hope that, when did this thing happen? A couple of days ago, Tevya. Um, and I would not be surprised James Gunn is involved in it because James Gunn is supposedly coming back to do more Warner Brothers DC projects, which I wouldn't be surprised if he did the Justice League. I mean, why not? I mean, seriously, why not? And also another thing is like, what would they do? I mean, are they gonna do yours truly having Cavill as Superman again? Ben Affleck and all the other actors coming back, are they going to come back to do these movie? Because I don't know. I really just. Oh yeah, I know. Suicide Squad was absolutely phenomenal, and I love the shit out of it. I'm happy. I'm so happy that someone got it right. Someone got it right. I mean, like, finally, it was not fucking forced, not trying to be something else, and just, yeah. I mean, but besides all that stuff, I mean, I'm gonna be real with all of you. I I'm a little bit concerned about this. I'm a little bit concerned about this because I want it to happen, but yet again, I'm like, it probably is not going to be what I want it to be. What I mean is, you had Darkseid in Zack Snyder's Justice League movie. You're not going to get that in this movie, more likely. Um, and it's probably going to be a different team. That's another thing too. I don't think Henry Cavill is going to come back. I could be wrong. I'd love to be wrong. I mean, why not? I mean, come on, man. He's the definition of what you could say the true successor to Christopher Reeves. I mean, that's what I say. I mean, like, damn, this guy has everything that you could ask for. He could do the Light Hope. He could do the everything that I want it to be. And it's just, I don't know if it's going to happen fully on what I want it to be. On having a Ville, doing yours truly Superman again, Ben Affleck as Batman. But I mean, yet again, we're having him again with the Flash movie. But I mean, granted, people are saying, "Oh, we're gonna do Suicide Squad versus Justice League," and I'm like, okay, yeah, I could see that. That could work. I mean, granted, if we're gonna do the big guy, yours truly, Thanos, or should I say Darkseid, if we're gonna do him. But yet again, I'm like, what I'm trying to say is, I want it to go to the Darkseid war, and the way the hype train really made Zack Snyder did, it's just, I know it's not going to be that. I know it's not going to be that. Um, oh yeah, I'll be all for it, and that's what I'm trying to say. It's like, if it's everything I think it's going to be, then hell yeah, we're all on board. But I mean, like I said, if Zach, what's that word? Actually, take that back. If what I think it's going to be, it's not going to go down what I wanted to go. I'm going to be a little bit disappointed, but I'm going to get over it if James Gunn is involved. That's what I'm trying to say. I know it's not going to be yours truly, Zack Snyder directing it. And it's going to be a different tone. Just like the Suicide Squad. It was completely different compared towards yours truly, the first director, did to Suicide Squad. If you compared the first two Suicide Squads, it's night and day. And I don't know how would I feel if they don't do what I want. Even though I'm predicting it to not to be. If you get what I'm saying. And I'm hoping everyone does. I want everyone to kind of understand, I want the Darkseid War. And knowing that there's a Justice League 2 sequel after so many bullshit happened to Zack and everything between, I'm like, it's not going to be what it is, what I want it to be, but will I accept it for what it is? I think I will, but it's going to take a hard pill to swallow if they don't do the Darkseid War. If they do, and that's another thing that I have to tend to worry about. Let's say they do. It's going to be completely different. You're not going to have the evil Superman. You're not going to have yours truly fucking Darkseid brainwashing Superman. You're not going to have any of that stuff. It's probably going to be completely different to such a degree that it's going to be very different. I'm sure they'll take some bits of Zack's ideas and putting into their own. Hollywood loves to do that. I mean, it's happened before with other Spider-Man films. It's happened before with some of the recent Spider-Man films compared towards other Spider-Man projects. But I mean, and there have been successful, by the way. But I mean, I just hope it's good. And I hope James Gunn is involved around it. Because if he's not, oh boy, I am not looking forward to this. Oh yeah, that too. That too. Yeah, that too. That too. If they're going to do that, they're probably gonna have John Kent and maybe Damian Wayne come in, but yet again, I don't even know if they're gonna even bother because, and this is the problem about the DC extended universe. It's a fucking shack. When I mean a shack, I mean a shit universe that really, absolutely, it's no contest for yours truly, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And that's why I feel like it's a missed opportunity and a lot of degrees on this universe because you had no solo movies with Ben Affleck. You had no sequel to Man of Steel. You had no solo movies of yours truly, Cyborg. And it's just, I really wanted to go back to what it was, but yet again, it's a little too late for that. It's just too late for that. And I personally think more likely, and this is just my whole guess of who's going to be in the members of the Justice League. I think Shazam's going to be in it. Maybe Marvel. Maybe. Just maybe. I don't know. I think that yours truly fucking whatchamacallit, what's his fucking face? Black Adam, maybe. Who knows? More money to this film that can go forward. I mean, The Rock, it brings money. I mean, many people say he doesn't bring revenue or whatever. Dude, he brings money one way or another. And I personally feel like it is what it is. But I mean, I just, the more I think about it, I'm like, oh boy, this Justice League movie may not be what I think it's going to be on terms of members, because they might just recast Ben Affleck or just have it where, okay, we're going to have Michael Keaton as Batman, we're going to have Batgirl, we're going to have Supergirl, we're going to have all these different next generation characters, and you're just literally face bombing. I'm like, why? I mean, and granted, who knows? You might be right, Tevya. You may be right, Tevya. We might just have Aquaman and Wonder Woman, or even fucking Flash, if he's going to be in this team. I mean, that's another thing, too. Who's going to be the members? I mean, let's look at the Suicide Squad. Almost eradicate almost all of them. We didn't see what happened to yours truly, fucking Will Smith himself, fucking fucking what's his face, Deadshot. We didn't see what happened to him, but I mean, yet again, I'm pretty sure if he was in the film, he probably would have been dead in this film. I'm just saying. I mean, that's just how I see it. But I mean, yeah. I mean, that's another thing. Who's going to be in this movie? How many members? Are we going to do the original team, or we're just straight out, you know what? Fuck Superman. Fuck everything else. Let's just do whatever the fuck we want. That's how I see it. And that's another big problem. Like, oh boy, as much as I was okay with the whole thing with Suicide Squad, because honestly, that's a part of the gimmick of what Suicide Squad is. I mean, a lot of villains die, a lot of villains don't. And that's just how it is. With yours truly, the Justice League, that's just, that's the Avengers. That's the yours truly what we all think of. And yet again, I mean, I'm just very cautious. I'm very worried, if you get what I mean. I mean, granted, will I be worried? Will I be upset? I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, I would be, but I mean, I just want yours truly, the members that we know and the members that we follow. And if you want to do the multiverse aspect, great, awesome. But don't fucking sideline these characters that, honestly, people are going to be a little pissed off at. And that's another big problem that I feel like they're going to replace Superman. They're going to replace fucking Ben Affleck with Batgirl and Michael Keaton Batman. And that's really it. And it's just like, oh, man, this has already gone down when I thought it was going to go. Oh, I really hate this shit. I really do. And that's just how I worry. And, you know, granted, I worry because I care. I worry because I want things to go in a certain way. And granted, you don't know if it's going to go in a certain way because, you know, you may not get what you want. You may not just get what you want because all the bullshit's happening right now with the recent pandemic and, you know, everything. You tend to, like, you just want a certain thing that you asked for. And, you know, if we're going to get a Justice League 2, that's great. If James Gunn's going to be involved with it, awesome. I'll be all for it. I'll be putting money on shit on that crap because I trust James Gunn. Because I know him, he could do a good product. Because that's how he is. I mean, he's a guy that made Guardians of the Galaxy a household name. He's a guy who pretty much made Drax fucking awesome. He's a guy that made Star-Lord amazing. I mean, I thank him more than anything. And I just don't want him, or should I say, I just don't want that character that, honestly, I wanted to see, the characters I want to see just thrown on the wayside, just like they did with Suicide Squad. Even though I was okay with that at the first one because I'm like, okay, who really cares about these characters except Harley? But with yours truly, the Justice League, you can't do that. You just can't. I'm sorry. You just can't. I mean, if you do that, backlash automatically, and people are going to be very touchy, even though they probably will like it or not. We'll see. That's just how I see it. I really pretty much talked about everything that I want to say about this whole thing. I'm hoping that they bring in all the members. I hope they bring yours truly, Ben Affleck. I hope they bring yours truly, Henry Cavill. Yet again, I don't know. I just don't know. I'm hoping. That's all I'm gonna say. I really want them to do what yours truly, uh, what I want is bring in the Just League, bring in all the members that we saw in the first movie, even though you gotta make fucking changes, but you bring in something interesting new for them to face. I mean, that's what I really want them to go. And if it's going to be Suicide Squad versus Justice League, hey, more power to us. I mean, we get to see all that stuff. And if you're going to bring in Darkseid, or hell, even better, let's bring in Brainiac. He could be the villain for the multiverse. He could do all that stuff. You could bring in fucking that one storyline, Convergence, and you could have it where, oh yeah, since Flash pretty much opened the door for the multiverse, you could do all that shit. You could have all that crap. But yet again, I don't know. I mean, it's Warner Brothers. I mean, these are the fucking fucks. They're Warner fucks. These are the fucking bastards that sabotaged the first Justice League movie. The first fucking Justice League movie. And it's just, oh my God. It was just, I don't trust them. I just don't trust them. After they did what they did to this movie, I'm like, after what you pull on the last one, why would I trust you? I mean, just Jesus Christ. Oh, it's just, yeah. I mean, I trust James Gunn, but I mean, we'll see how things go. Anywho, just want to, shit. Never give you a break. 1 billion. Yeah, true. Whatever. Yeah, I'll just say this, and I'll kind of be done with it. And if anyone wants to talk to me later, I'm going to do another chat group talk later today, in an hour or two. So I'll see you guys later. And tell me your thoughts. I'd love to know. I'd love to know, how do you feel if they do Justice League 2? I mean, would you be open for it? I mean, I'm open for it if it's James Gunn. If it's James Gunn, hey, pop that champagne. Let's go. Let's rock and roll, baby. And if it's going to be Suicide Squad and they're going to bring in the multiverse aspect into it, they're going to do all this shit and they're going to have this cohesive storyline. But yet again, going forward. But here's another thing, too. One last thing before I go. My biggest fear is they're going to recast Superman and Batman because Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill may not have the time for it. And that's another thing, too. You look at these actors and you're like, do they have enough time? They have enough projects on their table. Can there be enough time for them to do it? Can they bring in new members in, along with bringing in the actors that people like me who want Henry Cavill, Ben Affleck, Gal Gadot, Jason Momoa, all these fucking actors who play these characters in the first film? Will they come back, or will they pretty much, okay, we're going to recast, or just literally replace them with their other characters like Supergirl, Batgirl, fucking yours truly, Shazam, and the rest is history. And I'm like, this, if it's going to go where the next generation Justice League, oh boy, I'm just like, oh, this is something where you bring in that on the Justice League trilogy after you do the main core Justice League. I don't know if Vel-Zod's going to be in it, but granted, we don't know if what universe he's going to be in. Michael B. Jordan may be yours truly fucking the only one that has it where, okay, yeah, he's going to be in this specific time period. I mean, I'm hoping they do something. I mean, like, it's just, that's the thing. When you think all this stuff, when you think all this shit that they have, and you're just like, oh dear God, this sucks. I mean, you know, you're trying to be so supportive to James Gunn, but you just can't, and you're just trying so hard to be positive. That's the thing. Trying to be so hard to be positive, and you just can't. because after what they did to the Justice League, the first Justice League, you can't even, I'm like, the words cannot describe how I feel what they did to the first Justice League film. That's just like having Disney fucking sabotaging yours truly fucking the Avengers movie. And, you know, granted, I'm a bigger Avengers fan than the Justice League, but yet again, I'm a big casual fan on the yours truly, the Justice League, and I want them to somewhat succeed. And it's a bit unfair for fans like, oh, wait, hold on. Knowing that, yeah, absolutely. I mean, just yet again, let's hope James Gunn is involved with this project. And if he's going to do Justice League versus the Suicide Squad, hey, pop the champagne, and maybe down the line they can open the door for the yours truly, the big villain, either Brainiac or fucking Darkseid. And that would be great. That would be awesome. But yet again, I don't know, because this is fucking Warner Brothers. They're fucking Warner Fox. I mean, this is a piece of shit studio that pretty much loves to sabotage their fucking projects. I mean, this is just unbelievable. I never seen a fucking a studio doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. And I've seen so many fucking rumors and projects of what they were trying to do, and it's just like, and granted, I'm like, I thank Zack Snyder, because I'm like, it had to take Zack Snyder to be the fucking guy, or be one of the few people that did fucking yours truly Wonder Woman, along with fucking yours truly, what's her fucking face? Shit. Hold on. All right, sorry about that, fuckers. I mean, like, I'm a little like family busy fucking drama. Um, yeah, I mean, no, it wasn't her. I mean, the original director who did fucking Wonder Woman. I forgot her fucking name. Please put her in the chat. I mean, like, uh, yeah. I mean, granted, I'm hoping she doesn't fuck up Star Wars. Oh god, I don't want to. Geeks and gamers. I'm a fucking fuck. I mean, like, just, goddamn piece of shit, bastard. Yeah, I got nothing else to say, but I'm just hoping that, you know, they don't fuck this up. They don't fuck this up, and, you know, if they allow yours truly, oh yeah, Patty Jenkins, thank you, Tevye. I mean, if they allow yours truly fucking James Gunn to do what he wants to do to make his film right and take the time, please, thank you, do that, and you'll make me happy. But yet again, my only response to is please bring yours truly, Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck and Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman. Please, it's almost like you got to do it. And I don't want it to have where, oh, we're just going to do our own thing. We're just going to do our own bullshit because reasons. And granted, I was okay with it with the Suicide Squad because that's part of the Suicide Squad, but I don't want it to have where, oh, we're just going to fucking do the same with yours truly, the Justice League. And that's going to be like, oh, good. Oh, man, you just literally pissed people off right out of the gate. I mean, you didn't even try it this time. You just literally just said, no, we're done with it. And just, oh, goddamn, son of a bitch. And, but yet again, James Gunn knows what the fuck he's doing half the time. I mean, like, I trust him on a lot of his projects, but I mean, it is what it is. But, yeah. Anywho, I'll see you guys later. And, yeah, I'll just say this. I'm hoping for the future for DC, and I don't want them to pretty much, I don't want them to suck. It's getting tired seeing the losers being the losers. It's getting old. And granted, and the only times they do succeed is the fucking Batman. And I'm tired of Batman. I'm like, it's almost at a point where I don't want to even bother want to supporting Batman. Granted, I'm looking forward to the Matt Reeves Batman movie because that movie's going to be lit. That movie's going to be great. That movie's going to be groundbreaking. It's going to be changing what the character is and making more of what he truly. The Ben Affleck take was great, but it's just yet again squandered because of studio bullshit and Joss Whedon, the piece of shit cunt himself. And granted, I'll never touch him ever again on his projects because I'm gonna say this right now. Yeah, I'll thank him for the yours truly, the Avengers movies, but I will say this: you were only a director that putting all the pieces together, and I truly believe if he got his wish of what he wanted to do for Vision, oh dear God, I would hate him for life. What's going on with this? That I don't fucking know. Don't fucking care. Bring the Static Shock cartoon back. I would be happy. Who gives a fuck about live action? I mean, like, do you really want that character in live action? I mean, that's another thing too. I mean, I get the whole fact of let's bring these characters back, but I'm like, here's the thing. Hold on. We didn't even establish the main core Justice League team. We need to just focus on that. Then we'll focus on the next generation characters. And that's what I'm hoping for. Yet again, I don't know if they're going to do that. But we'll see. As for the Static Shock, I don't fucking know. I don't care. I mean, if you ask me, I'm like, I just don't care. I'm at a point where I'm like, I'm only going to support the James Gunn movies and the Shazam films and the Black Adam films and yours truly fucking, whatchamacallit, that one, the Matt Reeves Batman movies. That's it. I'm already changing it right now. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm like, I'm done. I'll support James Gunn on whatever he does on DC. But as far as everything goes, I can give a fuck what happens next on what DC. Don't care about the Batgirl movie. Don't care about any movies that really evolve around J.J. Abrams. He's not going to be that guy that makes your movies going forward to build on a team, build on universe. I mean, what about Flash? That is just curiosity, Tevia. But yeah. Anywho, I'm going to get crashing. I'm going to go play some Marvel's Avengers, and I'll talk about the big pitch of what James Gunn wants to do. The big one, yours truly, DC versus Marvel. Live action movie. Oh, God. The stuff you can milk on that. And, yeah.